Hi there, this is Stephanie, and welcome to this live stream. I am excited to be joining you today on this, what has become a rainy Wednesday in my neck of the woods. It was a very sunny and hot day, and then the rain came suddenly, and just as suddenly as it came, it disappeared. But the sun hasn't the sun is there, but it's not as bright as it was before. Thank you for joining me. I wanted to speak with you today about the Visibility, Impact, and Profit Accelerator Program. The doors on this program is coming to a close in terms of joining us for this cohort. We're going to wrap things up by the 3rd of August, I believe. Let me just double check that date. Yeah, the day of closing is August 3rd. So we just have a few more days left, and I have been getting questions and having some conversations with some of you who are interested in the program. And I wanted to answer some questions that have come up so that you hear from me, and I can, hopefully if persons join me, and even if you're watching the replay, feel free to post your question below or reach out to me privately. I'll answer those for you. So even if you're not joining me live, it's not too late. But I want to be able to make sure that you know how the program runs, what it's all about, what are the takeaways from the program, what are the features of the program, what kind of support you're going to get, all of that good stuff, so that you can make an informed decision about whether or not you'd like to be a part of this program. And even so, if I know there's persons who are not quite sure if the business that they're in or the problem that they have, if that's going to be addressed in the program. And so although I have a sales page, it's not necessarily a program that I normally have a conversation with persons to get into, because all the information is provided there and I can answer your question over email. But if you'd like to have a quick chat to just put your situation and your circumstance or your business or your goals in front of me, and we can both assess whether or not this is right for you, feel free to reach out and we can set up some time to have a quick chat. All right. So welcome again to the live stream. And I'm going to do here is go through some of the frequently asked questions with you and answer, I'm going to read the question and answer those for you. And like I said, if there's any other question outside of that, or there's a follow-up question to what I described, what I stated here, go ahead and reach out to me privately and I'll get that answered for you, okay? To date, we have 9 women in the program. There are a few bonuses in the program, and one of them is a one-on-one coaching session with me, only available to the first 10 persons to join. So we have one of those spots left. And so if you're interested in that, reach out to me right away. Let's at least, even if we can chat today, which is hardly likely, let's just get that call on the calendar, because I will choose, if you do decide to sign up, I will, the person to get that one-on-one spot will be the first person to get in touch with me saying that they wanted to chat with me about the program, or they had a question about the program. Or if you have no questions, or if they're answered here today, just go ahead and sign up right away so that you can secure that last spot for one-on-one coaching. All right. But we are really excited to get started. The first call is scheduled for next Wednesday. And it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a transformational 3 months. And this is my prediction. This is my intention. This is what I'm putting in the program. And leading from the front, there's some things that I'm working on as well. And so I predict that it's going to be a transformational 90 days. Growth is going to happen personal-wise and business-wise, and momentum. Each person, I'm sure, is going to gain lots of momentum, and I expect some remarkable results to come out of this on various levels, personal and business, and specific business milestones or business goals that each person in this program is trying to achieve. So we're really, really, really excited. So we have room for 6 more people to join us. So if you're interested, let me know, and we can, like I said, set up some time to chat if you have any more questions. Otherwise, just go ahead. There is a link in caption that you can click to go straight to the sales page, and the buttons are there for you to go ahead and click. There's 2 payment options. Go ahead and choose the one that's right for you. So the frequently asked questions. Right, let me put the first one. right here in the banner section. So the first question is, what is the Visibility Impact and Profit Accelerator Program all about? So this is a curriculum and implementation focused program, right? Meaning you're going to learn and you're going to implement as you learn, right? You're going to learn and implement visibility strategies that will have people know about you, who you are, what your business is about, who your services are for, and how your services can benefit them and what they can achieve if they work with you. You're going to learn how to get visible in front of your target audience, and we're going to spend a little time getting clear on who that audience is. With that clarity on niche, your message in terms of how you speak to your audience and how they hear you, how they can self-identify when you're crystal clear in the way that you communicate to them, you'll be able to craft offers to suit them so that they can start following you in all the right places, get onto your email list, and make their way towards your sales conversation to talk about what it may be like to work with you, right? So we're going to be learning and implementing, getting clear on that first piece. Then we're going to have you be visible for that audience. Then we're going to work on your lead generation efforts. You're going to be learning and implementing strategies to build your email list in the hundreds and possibly even in the thousands. I don't expect it to be building it in the thousands during our time together, but you're going to learn what it takes to build a list of targeted leads who are your ideal potential right fit clients who are interested in what you have to say and what you have to offer, and will be able to get to a state of readiness to work with you, right? So you're gonna that's the curriculum number 2. Curriculum number 3 is the some content marketing and relationship marketing strategies that you're going to learn and implement to really deepen the connection and draw your audience in closer so that they really start thinking seriously about what it may be like to work with you. And then finally, we're going to work on your unique sales process, your sales strategy, your sales sequences that will get your potential clients into your programs, right? Paying for your programs and paying to work with you, right? So we're going to cover that in the program through the curriculum. And you're also going to be supported, as I mentioned, to implement. So in terms of the support that you're going to receive from me in that part of it, or in the program, it's very what I call high touch, meaning you have high access to me as much as you can have in a group program setting. So I'm going to be hosting and conducting weekly calls with you through the course of the program. These calls will be 60, maybe 75 to 90 minutes, depending on how many people show up for each call. And you will be able to ask me questions, put your situation in front of me in terms of what you're working on and what you need some insight on, and have that answered thoroughly in the during the time that we meet together each week, right? And it's weekly calls. You're also going to be supported by a private Facebook group. This is only for the members of the program, and this is a place where you can ask questions throughout the program, and have me answer those questions even between or in between our times that we meet together for the weekly calls, right? So that's extra access to me to get my honest feedback. I'll sometimes answer in text or audio or even in video, depending on what the question is, right? You'll also get a fun part of the program is that we're going to be having monthly challenges. And when I say monthly challenges, meaning each month you're going to get a mini challenge, 3 to 5 days long, to help you to implement something that you've learned in the curriculum and also get to a point of achieving a milestone within that curriculum or within that area that you're learning about and implementing. Really another way to help you to maintain momentum, to gain traction, to move forward in what you are learning and implementing in the program. You are also going to have access to some live expert calls. I've called in 3 experts, 3 colleagues of mine, to come in and present to the group on their areas of expertise to give you that much more support. Those live calls will be happening once over the course of the 3 months, the 90 days that this program takes place. And the areas of their expertise are just high level. I'm not going to get into the details of what the call will be about, but one of the experts is a branding strategist and photographer. So she's going to talk to you about branding. The other one is a productivity specialist for solopreneurs. So she's going to be sharing with you some workflows to help you to be the most productive in your business as a solopreneur, if that describes you right now. And the other person is going to be talking about mindset and abundance, making the way to receive abundance in your business. In addition to that, let me see what else. There's going to be some bonuses. You're going to have access to a couple of my paid programs, as well as the recordings of my summits. And templates and scripts that I've used in my business successfully, not that I templatize, not that everything is scripted, but some best practices and processes that I follow in my business. You'll be able to get access to those templates or scripts and rework them, according to your own circumstance and your business, and see, have those work for you as they have worked for me, right? So that's what the program is about. I may have answered some of the other frequently asked questions with that description, but that's what the program is about. Like I said, it's implementation focused and curriculum based. And I really want for each person walking away from this program to achieve the goals that they've set for themselves, or really come very close to it. And the women in the program so far have declared those goals, both personal and lifestyle goals, both lifestyle and business goals. And I'll challenge you to do the same once you join us, and we work together to achieve those. All right. So that's answering the first question. Let me answer another question that comes up. When does the program start? So the program starts on August 4th of next week. That's Wednesday. That's going to be our very first call. So the doors, as I mentioned, are going to close on August 3rd. All right. And as soon as you sign up for the program, you'll be onboarded, and you receive a survey. You'll be onboarded into the group, and you'll receive our schedule and all that good stuff. So we start next week, but as soon as you sign on, there'll be some things that you'll receive in the interim. Okay. The next question. Let's see here. So this is another question. So in terms of the curriculum, as I mentioned, it's 4 modules. The intention is to release all modules at once, although I know it can be, for some people that's a good thing, for some not so much. But I want to make it available all at once because I know that there's certain key aspects of the program that some persons are looking forward to, and that they really want to dive into that part. And I want for you to have access to everything, although I'd like for you to go through each thing sequentially. The kickoff call that we're having, my intention is to guide those women, guide you and those that are part of the program through what you need to focus on to achieve your goals, which may mean a specific part of the curriculum, which is not necessarily the first. All right. But I want to make all the bonuses will be available, and I want to make the trainings available as well. Another question, although I think I answered this with the first question, but I'll post it again. I'll post it and then I'll answer it again. How will the monthly challenges work? So the monthly challenges, basically, it's not a monthly challenge. It's a challenge for, depending on the challenge itself, it will be 3 to 5 days. However, each challenge, so it's going to be 3 challenges over the course of 3 months, with one challenge happening each month, right? And like I said, it's really meant to be a fun way to have you actually implement what you're learning during the program, right? So it will be a prompt that will be shared in the group, instructions as to what to do, what that prompt means and what to do that day. And then you'll be called to record on the thread what you did towards that challenge. And you'll do that each day of the challenge. It won't be a full out challenge like I usually do, where I do live streams and you have these major homework items. You will have homework items because that's how you will implement what you're learning in the paid program. But I'm not going to do, if I do anything like a video, it would be a pre-recorded video that I upload to the group just to explain something really bite-sized, not something that's going to take a lot of your time, and it's something that you should be able to execute that day. Okay. Okay, another question that I've been getting. Let me put this in I want to put it up each time so that way, even as you're watching the replay, you'll know what I'm asking or what I'm answering. So the other question that I've been getting is, will I get one-on-one coaching support in this program? So the answer is that this is actually a group coaching program, right? It's a 90-day accelerated program for persons that are coming in as a group, which I'm capping at 15. So like I said, I have 6 spots left. But so it's a group coaching program, and like I said it before, you'll have access to me through the weekly calls. You'll have access to me through the private Facebook group. But there is a bonus that's on right now for the first 10 persons to join, to have access to me in a customized 60-minute one-on-one coaching session. So if you're watching this and you've been on the fence, send me a message right away, because but in order of you getting in touch with me and showing your interest, I will award that last spot to the person who does sign up based on when you booked the time to speak with me, if we book a time to chat. If not, you can just go ahead and register on the page and you'll be considered to be in the 10. But you get a bonus one-on-one coaching session with me, and then the rest of the time it will be through our weekly sessions, as well as the private Facebook group support that I'll be giving. Okay. Okay, here is the next question. Okay, so I have heard from persons asking, how much time will I need to commit to the Visibility, Impact, and Profit Accelerator Program? And there's not going to be a straight answer, as you can imagine, right? But anything that you give yourself to, any program that you embark upon, whether it's an academic program or an exercise program, or if you're taking art classes, or if you're taking Spanish classes. I did a Spanish course back in, I think it was maybe 2019, definitely before, way before the pandemic. And, I had to devote some time to attend the classes. And yes, I had to devote some time to study, to do, we got some light homework sometimes. And I was trying to learn a different language, so I had to study as well. So for this program, definitely you'll need to carve out time to attend the weekly calls. It's best for you to attend them live, although they will be recorded. And you're going to need to devote some time for your business, because this is a program that's going to help you to grow your business, get more visible, bring on more clients, make a bigger impact, and make more money. So you're going to need time to implement the strategies that you learned in order to make them work for you. The time you have to do that, I would say carve out some time each week, whether it be like a big block of time, not big, but a good block of time once per week, or a little bit of time each day, or some maybe an hour 3 times a week or 2 times a week, whatever, and it may vary because depending on what you're doing and what you're trying to achieve, what you're learning, there's time to watch the video, and then there's going to be time to need time to implement the strategy, and depending on what that strategy is, you may need more time than not. And so for the next 3 months, I expect you to calendar this commitment in terms of the weekly calls, and to calendar the time that it will take for you to, or that you're estimating that will take for you to give that strategy some attention and put it to work in your business, so that, as I said before, you can achieve results. All right, that's my answer. It's really going to vary for each person, and it may depend, like I said, on the strategy that you are, or what you're trying to do. That may take more time. Okay, the other question that I get is, what if I miss the office hours or the weekly coaching calls, which right now is slated for Wednesdays. So each call will be recorded, so you'll have access to the recording, and you will be able to watch the recording. And like I said before, if there are questions that you have, you always have access to me through the Facebook group. So if you missed a call, or you had you were planning to ask me a question on the call, you can ask me in the group at any time, even if you plan to be at the calls. You can ask some questions in the group, and then if there's a follow-up question or something else you wanted to ask, and you wanted live interaction for the answer, then you can save it for the call. All right. Oops. I'm pulling up my next, putting my next question here. Okay, so this question is, who is the Visibility, Impact, and Profit Accelerator for, right? So this is for you if you are a coach or consultant or service-based business owner, and you appreciate the value of learning from a mentor with a proven track record for success, right? And you're invested in your success, and you know that you're at a point right now where you need support to get to that next level, or to achieve the goals that you're after, and you want to be a part of something and work with a proven mentor who can help you to achieve those goals, right? If you're stuck right now, you're at a point where you're not enrolling clients as you'd like, and you're not as visible as you'd like to be. You're not, growing your list in any meaningful way, and it just feels like your marketing is not hitting home. It's not connecting with your audience. You're putting things out there. Nobody's buying. Nobody's signing up for your phone calls. If you keep doing more of the same, you're most likely going to get more of the same. And so it may be time for you to speak with and work with a proven mentor who can help you to get do some things, some different things, and get some results, right? It's for you. This program is for you if you can appreciate the power of a group of like-minded people, in this case, like-minded business owners, coming together in a mastermind-like fashion to you're all learning from a mentor and implementing, and you're supporting each other, making friendships, holding each other accountable, celebrating each other's wins. If you can appreciate the value of that kind of container and experience, and know that this is what you need right now to kind of get unstuck, and to realize, or reaffirm what's possible for you, then this, I believe, is a program for you, right? This is for you if you would identify yourself as a courageous action taker taking flight. And this means that you have started your business, you have some bit of an online presence, you have a Facebook page, you're on social media, possibly have a website as well. You have created a program, you have worked with a handful of clients, sporadic over the past, and things are not moving as quickly as you'd like, certainly not as quickly as is needed for you to bring in consistent income at a level that pays the business operating expenses and pays you well, right? If this is you, this program is for you, right? You will learn what it takes to get visible in a way that doesn't feel cumbersome or overwhelming for you, in a way that fits you, and be able to bring in regular leads, consistent leads, build your list, and get those persons onto meaningful phone calls and conversations that leads to the sale, right? This program can help you with that, right? This program is for you if you consider yourself an established solopreneur, right? You're clear on your niche and messaging somewhat. You're actively building an email list and following. Possibly not as much as you'd like either, but yeah, you have an email list, and you do have a following that's somewhat engaged, but you are you're not really converting clients as much as you'd like. You'd like to also be able to leverage your business, and while you are enrolling one-on-one clients, you want to enroll people into a group coaching program, and you probably have tried this in the past and haven't been successful, and you really need to have that other layer of income that's coming in through a group coaching program, in addition to the income that you're bringing in for the private coaching, so that you make more, get to a place where you're making more while working less, or at least maintaining your work hours, right? So you're looking for some strategy, more strategy, systems, and some accountability, right? Because you also appreciate what it's like to work with a team of people who are on a similar journey and going after big things, right? So if that sounds like you, this program is for you, okay? Let's see. I think that was the last question. So let me check real time to see if there's any other questions. If there are any questions, please comment below and let me know what those are, and I can get them answered for you. If you're watching the replay, if you happen to miss me here, it's not too late. Just comment below, or you can comment below or send me a message, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. The reason why I'm quiet is because I'm checking the group. You know what? My video wasn't showing. Facebook does this sometimes. Bear with me. I'm just trying to see, because all this time I thought the video was showing in the Facebook group, which is one of the places that I'm broadcasting this, but apparently it wasn't. All right, so if you have any questions, let me refresh it and see if it's showing now, because all this time I thought it was showing and it wasn't. Facebook has been doing that. Okay. All right, so if you have any questions after this broadcast ends, go ahead and comment below or send me a private message and I'll get them answered for you. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to get this program started and to work with the ladies in there. This is what I love to do. I love to help persons to really realize the very achievable goal of having the business of their dreams, which most of you, I really love speaking to my community. And when I speak to you, I find that there are some really passionate, no pun intended, because I know this group is called the Passionate, Purposeful, and Powerful Entrepreneurs. And that's one of the places that I'm broadcasting. I know I'm also on YouTube and my Facebook page, but the persons that join me usually are very passionate about their businesses, passionate about helping people, and really want to do that in a big way. And they just need to, connect the dots in what they're doing and do things in a way, that has their marketing and sales working in a way that it should, to get them in front of more people, get more exposure to people who are interested in what they have to offer and are ready to buy, and then get those people into their program so that they can experience lasting change and improvements in their own lives, right? So I am looking forward to doing this in this way, and I can't wait. All right. So if this speaks to you and you'd like to join us, go ahead and reach out to me and let's get your questions answered and let's get you onboarded so that you're ready to start with us next week. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.